Hi, and welcome to the One Way Football 101 Fan Talk. Yeah, I'm joined here today by Chris. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, good. What was that you're sitting in? You're like a little man cave there, isn't it?
Yeah, little man came, mate, dartboard, some bit of memorabilia,
And see,
shitloads of trophies.
and I see you got the Sir Alex Ferguson at the back there.
Oh, yeah, little plaque. So that's Ferguson, mate. Got me done.
Yeah. So obviously, you're a United fan, aren't you? And obviously,
Yeah.
You're from Manchester as well, yeah.
No, from
Torquay. You're from Torquay. I'm Devon, mate. I'm from Devon.
I'm from Wales, mate. Yeah, it's not that far. It's about an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always supported them. My dad supported them, so didn't really have much choice.
Yeah. What do you obviously a couple of days ago was your chance to go up to the top of the table again. And how does it feel to like lose to like the worst team in Premier League history?
Oh, it's just ironic, isn't it? It's like the players basically did what all the fans thought. They thought we're going to smash these. They already got 5 points, and I think they all went their own go. But to be honest with you, they were absolutely crap, weren't
they? Yeah.
Yeah, typical. Like when United always do it, they get themselves in a good position and then mess it up.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
Fernandez, he's been scoring a couple of goals now without penalties as well. So, do you know what I mean? He's a good player, to be fair, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got that in his locker, and everyone thinks that he's just a penalty taker, but he wins off the penalties most of the time. So, and you get a penalty by getting the ball in the box, don't you? So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A lot of the time they deserve. I know a few of them are soft, like, but it's that VAR, isn't it? In VAR.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for the last 2 weeks though, all United fans have just been coming out them rocks, haven't you? Because obviously you was at the top of the table for ages. Well, not for ages, for 2 weeks. And I'm not gonna hype you up too much.
I'm buzzing, mate. We won the league in January. It was just nice. I think we knew it was going to be short-lived, but we went on such a good run to get there. We just looked at the run of games coming up before. Well, we could stay up here for a little bit, and then you never know. With the season the way it is, anything can happen, I think, can't it?
That's what I mean, isn't it? It's a totally weird season at the moment because obviously you don't have the fans backing you up. Do you know what I mean? Like behind you, because they're like the 12th man, aren't they? With the fans behind you, it gives you that oomph to try and get another goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird, but everyone's the same boat, aren't they? But they reckon that was why Greenwood had such a good patch last season, because obviously the fans were at the stadium, and he's come from the youth where they don't have fans today. So to him, it was normal. That's what I reckon.
It's like Arsenal, to be fair. It's like it doesn't even matter if we have fans in the stadium because we never sing anyway. It's the quietest stadium like in the whole of London.
So it's Bruno scored a few good free kicks. It's just typical. Like you said, we get in a good position to go on ahead, clear of City again, and then lose 2-1. It's like fucking hell.
To Sheffield United as well, which are like is the worst record ever in Premier League history.
5 points they've got. They've got 8 now. But
I mean, my social media went really quiet after that.
Yeah,
because obviously,
everyone's taking the piss. All the fans, but still 3 points ahead of them. Yeah, so they can't really shout too much, can they? But I was getting loads of grief, mate.
Literally, when you went top of the table, it's like I got all these messages saying like, just want to find out where Arsenal are and for a friend and looking for Arsenal on the table but can't see them and that like, you know what I mean? Like giving the old bants like, giving it all.
Yeah. Everyone does it, mate. We all dish it out, but when it's on the other foot, it's annoying, isn't it? It was one of them. I was just so pissed off by the end of the game. It was like airplane mode. See ya. And then,
yeah, literally. Phone in the bin.
Yeah, typical. I don't know what Maguire was doing as well for that second goal. Like you just clear that, don't you?
Yeah.
It was that close to De Gea just gave him like an awkward pass, didn't he? And then he kicked it back out. Then they started playing one bounce, one touch in the box, and then see you later.
Yeah.
A joke, really. You're that close to the goal, just out for the corner.
Yeah. But can do you think United can still win it, can't they? To be fair, it's so close.
Okay, I know, yeah, like West Ham look like they can win it.
I mean, what are they? They're only what, like what are they, 4 points away from the top or something like that?
Yeah, it's mad. It's like the gap is like so weird. So anyone could win it.
So I've got it up here now. Yeah, and like literally 6 points away from the top. West Ham are. I mean, that is like seeing an elephant up a tree, innit? You don't know how it got there, but eventually it's going to fall down.
That's a good one, that.
But
where
huh?
Everton up there as well, aren't they? Are Everton 4 for?
They're 7th now. They've dropped down to 7th. Yeah. Joint points with
not much, a couple of wins and a couple of losses here and there, and then you can be up there. It's strange, but I think it's realistically it's probably out of City are probably favourites. I still think Liverpool will get into the groove when they get a few more players back. United and Leicester looking good, aren't they? They're looking solid.
Yeah. I mean, my top 4, I think, will be City will win it. I think Leicester will probably come second, then Liverpool, then Arsenal when they beat United tomorrow.
Yeah.
Moving on tomorrow. As you can see, I dressed for the occasion.
That's it, mate.
Because obviously, what's your score prediction for tomorrow?
I think we're going to bounce back. To be fair,
I do. To be fair, I think you'll beat us.
I think it's going to be 2-0. 2-0 United.
Yeah,
I'm always going to say we're going to win, but I just think we're going to come back.
On my prediction on the podcast, I put 1-0 Arsenal, but that's what my heart says. But my head says I think we're going to lose. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I thought they'd turn the corner because it was like so inconsistent starting the season, and then it started stringing a few results together, and then like took 2 steps back again now. But hopefully it's just a blip. You can't win them all, can you? But you should have won that one, mate. Bloody hell.
That's it. Yeah. But do you think, like with United though, it's inconsistency? Like, you know, you get up to the top of that level and then you just go, "Oh, we'll park the bus." Do you know what I mean? It seemed like when you got that goal against Sheffield United, you just didn't do nothing after that. It was just like,
honestly, yeah, I think they just thought they were going to smash him, like all the fans thought. Like, especially after beating Liverpool a few days before, and they were playing lately before, we're going to hammer these. And I just think he changed the team around a bit as well, didn't he? I think we really missed Shaw in that. But yeah, I think they just went in with it, took him for granted basically, and then went 1-0 down. Came back in it with a good header. I know, yeah. Came back in it with a good header, and then I don't know what Maguire was doing in the box. It takes a piss, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. It still goes to show that Maguire's a bit like he's still got that. How can I put it? Like he's still a bit of a fridge, isn't he?
When I watched him for England and Leicester, I used to think, oh, he's really good in the air. He's come to United, he's got like a massive 50p head. It like hits his head and goes, like, he's literally got a whole level on that. It's got to hit the target.
Yeah.
And he scored one last week, I think, but that got disallowed. The keeper again, that VAR, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, there was Tottenham scored a goal last night against Liverpool, and they called it offside. But it was weird because the line was like on the inside of the defender's arm rather than the outside. So it's like they kind of it looked really dodgy. Do you know what I mean? Really dodgy. So where the foot was, where his foot was at the line, they've used the inside of the defender's arm, not the outside.
No, it's weird, isn't it? But what's all that about? You can literally be offline by a shoelace nowadays, can't you?
Toe hair. His nasal hair was just sticking out a bit. Like.
Eyelash a lot. They're taking it too far. They need it to a degree. But what's the point of having like a linesman now? It's a waste of money, isn't it?
Mm.
He just literally doing fat camping. He just run up and down the pitch, lose a bit of weight.
It's true though, isn't it? It's true.
Doesn't do anything, even when it is offside. He doesn't even flag, and then they score, and he's like,
your next three games, for United, you've got us. You're playing us at our place. Then you go to. Then you're playing Southampton, and then you are playing Everton. So, what do you think? Do you think you can get all three of them?
It can be hard going, isn't it? Against Arsenal and Everton.
It's a hard one to predict because obviously there's with Arsenal and United, there's that rivalry that goes back ages. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. Even if Arsenal and United were at the bottom of the table, there'd still be that big tension between it. There'd still be that big hype about it, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
So
if we sort of come out of that with like about say 2 wins and a draw, I'll be happy. But you don't know, do you? Like you said, a lot of teams starting to get into form now, so
yeah,
it's going to be interesting. Like it's going to be funny tomorrow, though.
But obviously, you've actually moved on in the FA Cup as well. So you beat Liverpool. That was a good game. That was a good game. That game.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's what I mean. We played like that, and then literally play like we used to play in Puerto Rico, that barbacoa bloody football ground. That's how
5 aside, like no, or like 5 versus 3 because there weren't enough players.
Is it hard? They play crap. It's so irritating. Like you could play. That's what I mean. So inconsistent. You can play that good, and then
because you've got now like Edison Cavani. He's like a kind of a super sub for you, isn't he?
He's looking naughty, isn't he? He's still got it, like killer instinct, doesn't he? That's what we're missing as well.
Yeah,
we definitely need like a proper assassin at front. We've got a few nippy players and that, good players, but you haven't got anyone that's going to bang in 20, 25 goals a season, have you?
What's your thoughts on Pogba? Like, because there's mixed reactions with Pogba sometimes, isn't there? Do you ever like with United fans? So some of them like they hate him and they want him to go because he's useless and he's like a donkey, or or some of them love him. Do you know what I mean? And think he's got great skills and.
I don't like him. He looks like one of them show horses. You know the show horses that like trot about and like dancing. When he gets the ball, he looks so slow, doesn't he? And
we have to be very careful what we say because obviously the PC and all that. Like, they'll catch you out for anything, even if you're just joking around. But because sometimes he has his droughts, doesn't he? And then all of a sudden he turns into like Ronaldinho.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He loses the ball too much for me, and he always goes for that like Scholesy, like 60-yard pass, doesn't he? And you're just like, there's someone there, like 10 foot away. Just pop it there, and they can take it on the wing. You don't have to risk it. Like, does it all the time. It's like he's trying to show off, and you're like, yeah, but you didn't get there, did it?
It's the same with us. We spent 72 million on Pepe. And he just holds on to the ball too much, and he's like trying to show off and that, and he loses the ball straight away. You can actually just tell when he gets on the ball, you go, he's going to lose it, and he does. You can put a bet on it. You go on bet 365 that he'll probably have about 165 touches and lose them every time.
That's what Pogba does. He gets it, and he acts like he's got all the time in the world on the ball, and then someone will just nick it off him, but then he doesn't chase it back. He just goes, like, chase it back.
I'll get it. I'll get it next time. Well, next time we play him, I'll get it.
Then you see Cavani, who's like 33. He loses the ball and he's legging it to try and get it back.
That's what you need, don't you? You need like a proper dog that goes for the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Like Herrera used to be good at it. He'd be like a little Jack Russell. If you lost the ball, he'd be at your ankles like trying to get it back. But yeah, you just need to work for it back, don't you?
It seems that long that now I don't even know where you are. Are you in the Champions League still? Yeah.
No, Europa.
Yeah, you dropped down to Europa. That's right.
I know. We beat all the good teams in the group and lost the crap ones.
it's always the way like that, though, isn't it? I mean, it seems like that with United at the moment. You'll probably whoop us tomorrow like 5-0, but you lose to Sheffield United. Like, do you know what I mean? You just can't write this shit up like.
That's what it's like. We would definitely need a good striker. I'd say a right winger and a good centre back. I can't believe we didn't get a centre back in the summer.
Are you in for anyone at the moment for in the transfer?
Not that I know of, mate. No, they're too laid back, aren't they?
Yeah.
It took him like it took him about 8 months to get bloody Fernandez, and he's been our best player by far. I seen a stat. It was like since Fernandez joined United have won like the most points out of everyone in the league.
Yeah,
that was a few weeks ago, right? But we definitely need a centre back.
Yeah,
because I don't like that. I don't like Lindelof and Maguire together. I think this doesn't work.
What's your thoughts on Lingard? Because obviously he's on maybe a move to West Ham, is he?
Yeah, that's all. And he should just go now, shouldn't he? He's had his time at United. He's not.
I used to hate that lad because every time he'd come to Arsenal, he'd score against us, and then he'd be like moonwalking across the pitch, like.
That's what I mean. He's not a bad player. Like, and he loves scoring in the FA Cup. He scored some really important goals. But what I was going to say, he's not a top 4 player, is he? Like,
no.
I've seen somebody say. You know what I mean?
Sometimes he's a bit too cocky in these ways, isn't he? Is that your lad? Is it?
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
Is it just is your little one? Is he a United supporter? Have you got him in a United top or anything yet?
Yeah.
Or are you just gonna let him? Are you just gonna let him like find his own path?
No, he's definitely a United fan, mate.
He's definitely a United fan, yeah. You will support United.
I've seen someone online saying like United have let a really good young prospect go there and all this sort of stuff because he's going to West Ham.
Yeah.
I commented, I was like, he's pushing 30, mate. I was like, if he's hasn't hit potential yet, there's no hope. Is that? But he's not a bad player. Like he's like a mid-table player, and he can't do it week in, week out.
No,
it's a shame.
But Lingard, I mean, he's one of them players like another one where he doesn't keep up the consistency. Do you know what I mean? Of he don't get enough play time anyway. I don't think. As soon as you started getting all these other players in, it was long gone out that door.
I think the worst thing that happened to him was Pogba came because he started like fucking doing all this dancing and that all the time, didn't he? And like he's more interested in like selling trainers and that now, isn't he? Jeans. And he thinks he's like Chris Brown with the dancing, but he's not.
In the Europa League as well, you're playing Real Sociedad, and that is 18th February. How do you think that's going to go, though? Do you think he's going to put a strong side out for that? Obviously, you're playing away as well.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would, because the league, we're up there, but is it really realistic the way we're playing?
Is it set in stone? Is what you're saying? Like,
it's not. I'd definitely play. I'd play like a pretty strong side, like maybe not the top team, but I'd probably give Van de Beek a run out. That Dalot, the new player, give him a little run out as well. Yeah. Just try a few players out there.
Yeah, I always think of like the Europa League is like the FA Cup of Europe, isn't it? You know, because all these smaller teams, you just can't take them for granted. All these farmer teams, you know, that no one's ever heard of. Like, you go there and it's like a rope around the pitch, and like an old man, like it's Skandalavosa with a goat next to him, not a dog, like it's walking his goat.
Referee's got a foot cap on, like
that's it.
Yeah,
but like
you go see the pitch is like frozen solid.
Yeah. The thing with us, like with Arsenal, is for us to get into Champions League, we have to concentrate on that Europa League as well. I can't see us getting fourth. But with United, you've kind of got that strength to maybe stay up there anyway. So maybe you could like, you know, rest a few of the big names and play your younger lot in the league a little bit more now, and then go for the Europa League.
Yeah, I think Ollie really wants to win something now, doesn't he? Like he's been here a few years. I think if I was him, I'd be like, we need to win something. So any cups that I'm in at the FA Cup, Europa League, and the Premier League, I'd go gun blazing for the lot, like, because we have got decent strength and depth of squad.
Yeah.
But it's nice to get that first win under your belt, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, with United, when even when Mourinho was there, he won you the Carabao Cup, he won you the Europa League. I don't know if did you win the Super Cup that year? Was it against Real Madrid or?
I don't think so. No, I can't remember that.
I'm sure you won the Super Cup because they were going on about it was the treble or something that you did. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes,
so it was like the Carabao Cup, Europa League, and the Super Cup. I'm sure it was something like that.
Yeah, Mourinho though, bloody hell.
But he's another one though. Do you know what I mean? Like, Mourinho goes to these clubs, he wins trophies, and then he gets sacked.
Yeah, because his attitude stinks, doesn't it? Like,
he's got the worst attitude.
I'm pretty sure he'd be with Nicholas if she'd given him a blowjob. He's he's just so negative, isn't he? It's like we'd win like 3-0 and he'd be like so and so would score 2 goals and he'd be like, he didn't say it.
I was speaking to Russ. Speaking of Russ yesterday when I was watching him, and I said the problem with Mourinho, he sits there, you could be 1-0 up, and he's like that. It looks like a really angry, like Thunderbirds. Do you know, like
like a notepad? It's like you can put one letter on each page.
Yeah. I mean, I give him his dues. He does win trophies for teams. Do you know what I mean? But like you say, his attitude just stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. He literally goes for the players, and then he wonders why they stop playing for him. You're like, well, you're calling him crap and that after he just scored 2 goals. So
yeah.
But he's so negative. I hated him as a United manager. I know he won us a couple of bits and bobs, but he thinks that he deserves like a knighthood for that, doesn't he? It's like, that's right, mate.
It's all smelling like roses when he's at the club, and you get all these trophies and that. But then when you look really deep into it, he's just a knob, isn't he?
He did age at United. Like, every manager that goes United age like mad. Don't even notice.
Yeah.
Like when Moyes came, he slapped on like 20 years in like 8 months. And then Mourinho, and then Ollie as well. He's starting to got a bit more colour in his cheeks now. We're winning a bit, like, but he's aged. Must be stressful.
I think with Ollie though, you know, he's gonna be having them talks with Ferguson, isn't he? Because they got that they've got a close bond anyway, so he might be getting some little pointers from Fergie and that, like, you know, they're probably on the phone, like, you know, wanking each other off every night.
They need to back him, don't they? They need to back him. He wanted Fernandes in the summer. Then they were arguing over like, I think it was like 10 million. Someone that scored like 33 goals and 28 assists.
Yeah,
the season before, and in the end they got him in January, and that basically got us top 4. We got third in the end, didn't it? But without him, no chance.
Yeah.
So they just need to back him, like, pays that he wants, just within reason. Like, don't just give him loads of money, but he definitely needs like a right winger, a good striker, and a centre back. Minimum, really, in my opinion. And then you can really start challenging, can't you?
That's it, yeah. I mean, to be fair though, you're in a challenger spot anyway, so it's not like you have to be up there.
I know, but it makes you think, like imagine we did get like Sancho and a good centre back.
Yeah,
we would be a lot stronger, wouldn't we? We probably wouldn't have lost as many games. So it's double-edged sword, hindsight, isn't it? But exactly. Lampard should be well, hasn't he?
I know, yeah. I mean, good old fat Lampard. He's gone, and so.
I know. I seen a stat, and it was like he was like the 14th manager in like 18 years of sacked. And that Abramovich, mad that, isn't it? That's like almost one a year.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you it's understandable though. You spend that much money, you should be getting results, shouldn't you?
I know. Yeah, I understand that, but they shouldn't have given that much money if they weren't going to give him time for it to pan out. But he wasn't playing that many of them, was he? Like the ones like Pro, the big names, they went into the squad. So I know what you mean. He sort of picked them. He sort of, you're right. You've got death sentence here, don't you? If you ask for that much money and you're not getting the results, eyebrows are going to raise, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, Chris, thank you for joining us on the One Way Football 1-on-1 fan talk. It's been really nice having you on. What are you up to today?
Go have a little blast of darts, get the arm loose.
Can I just see just what are you drinking? Just lift it up to the screen. Lift it up to the screen.
It's almost gone now.
Yeah.
It's just there.
It's like 10 to 1, mate. It's 10 to 1 in the afternoon, mate.
Lockdown.
It's actually called lockdown. Is it actually called lockdown?
Yeah, it's called lockdown. Yeah, Brewdog lockdown. It's quite nice. Bosh.
That is crazy. Like, what's it like? Before you go? What's it like in Wales for like the lockdown and everything?
It's crap, mate. See, everything's shut apart from the supermarkets. So, and then people look at you daft. Like, people take ages, and that's what gets me. You're in a supermarket, and this woman was like quite narrow as well. You got to stay 2 meters, don't you? And she's literally there like that, pissing around in the fridge for about 10 minutes. So I'm like, I go past it, and she pretty much starts climbing the bread shelf. Like I'm like, you've been here 10 minutes, love. I need to get past. But
I can imagine as well. I can imagine you just being like, yeah.
I'm just like, I'd like to give you a hand getting that butter though. But people see it in the opposite way, and they look at you like you've got an act or something, don't they? They're like, on you. Yeah, I know. But, yeah, it's just mental, mate. All the bars, a lot of places are going to go bust, I reckon. But it's just annoying, begging for a bit of normality. I bet you're all well, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, over here, like we say, the curfew over here is 10 o'clock. Could be changed on Monday. Either we go back to normal. So, I don't know what normal is, because if we're going into tier 2, then it'll probably be about 12 o'clock. When we have to be like a curfew is, we have to be in the house. But if it goes the other way and we go into tier 4, we have to be in the house at 6 o'clock.
It's mental, isn't it? I see, when we went on to like tier 4 or something. I lose count at tier. Somebody put a Facebook status up and it said, "Oh, I knew this will all end in tears."
Brilliant. Well, Chris, cheers for having us on. Cheers for joining us. I hope it's going to be a good game tomorrow. Man United versus Arsenal.
Yeah, I'll give you a ring after work. Yeah.
After you with us, I'll have to have some of that lockdown. Cheers, mate. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel as well, like and subscribe. And we shall see you tomorrow evening for Extra Time, where we'll be talking about all the midweek games as well. And one of their midweek games was Man United versus Sheffield. So that's going to be fun. Cheers, mate. Take it easy.
One Way Football.